everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactually Savanah. So today I thought it would be fun to go through my Disney College Program bucket list to see what I wrote and what I hope to accomplish during my DCP. So with that said, let's jump into it. So my bucket list is in my DCP journal. I've had this notebook for a while. I actually used it for my second Disney trip. I made a little tally of all the rides I did on each day of my trip, and so that takes up about the first few pages of this notebook. But I'm going to use this as a way to journal my DCP and have a few different checklists and bucket lists and just a ton of different fun things to keep track of my DCP in here. So if you guys want to see what's in here, let me know and I will make a video on my DCP journal because I'm very excited to have everything I want to do in writing as well as through my vlogs. So let me find my DCP bucket list. So here is my bucket list. I'm going to insert a little picture somewhere over here just so you could see how it looks. I use glitter gel pens because that is the type of person I am. I have 17 things on this bucket list. I may accumulate more as the time goes and the anticipation grows for the program. I'm sure I'll be adding things. But anyways, here is what is on my bucket list right now. So the first thing is to attend Tiana's riverboat party. I've heard a lot of really cool things about this party. It's like an ice cream social and viewing party. So you get to hang out with Tiana and Naveen and eat ice cream on the Liberty Square riverboat, which is really cool. I know that the riverboat's are undergoing refurbishment right now, so hopefully it'll be back up by the time I start my program. I'm sure it will be, but I'm really looking forward to that, and I really hope I get to do that while in my program. As you guys know, Tiana is my favorite princess, and I absolutely love that movie, so it'd be really, really cool to spend a boat ride with her. That'd be really neat. The second thing is something I've talked about in videos before. It's to do the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. I think that will just be a fun time. It'll be really fun to vlog, so stay tuned because I know I'm going to be doing that one. I haven't set like a schedule because I know people plan in advance what rides they're going to be doing and which, like, the order of the parks they're going to go in. I haven't done that yet, so I'm sure I'll be doing that sometime in between now and when I leave for Disney. The third thing on my bucket list is to meet rare characters. I know some of the CP events and different holiday events that go on, there are rare characters that come out, so I'm hoping to meet a few. I don't really have any specific in mind. I would love to meet Meg, but I mean, there's no guarantee I'll meet her. So hopefully she'll come out for some event, but if not, I just want to meet some rare characters, see people who I may not normally see just on an average trip to the park. The fourth is something that I wanted to do since I saw Tim Tracker's video a while back, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I don't know, but it's to ride Tower of Terror 13 times in 1 day. I think that sounds kind of hard to accomplish, but I really want to do it, and I think I can, so I'm going to try and ride Tower of Terror 13 times in 1 day, and it will be a spooky day, and sure, indeed. Maybe I could do it closer to Halloween to really get into the Tower of Terror spirit. And if you want to see Tim Tracker's video of him doing the challenge with his friends, I will link it down below because that's what really made me want to add it to the bucket list. Number 5 is to have a character breakfast at Trattoria El Forno. My friend Maryanna actually told me about this breakfast, so it's with Eric, Ariel, Flynn, and Rapunzel, and I think that just sounds like such a fun time. Those are characters that you don't normally see, especially Eric and Flynn, so I think that'd be really fun to do. And like I said, Maryanna told me about it and she said that the food is really good, so I'm looking forward to doing that. That's definitely something that I think is an attainable goal to have on my bucket list. Number 6 is to do the mountain challenge. I don't really know what the official word or official title for this challenge is, but it's when you ride all of the mountains in the parks. So I would ride Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, and then also Expedition Everest. I've seen a few where they do the 2 water park mountains too, Mountain Mayday, and then the other mountain whose name I'm forgetting. I don't know if I would go as far as to do the water park ones, but I definitely want to do all 4 of the other mountains because I love those rides in general, so I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. Number 7 is to stay from open to close in every park at least once. So I think this is a pretty attainable goal during my stay at the program, to stay from open to close at Magic Kingdom and Epcot and Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. I think it'd be really cool to go from rope drop at Magic Kingdom. I've never gone to rope drop at Magic Kingdom. I'm not an early riser, so that may be a little bit of a challenge, but I think it'd be really fun to experience that for the first time, and then also just explore the parks, give myself a day to do everything and anything. So that sounds like a really fun idea, and that is why I added it to my list. Number 8 is to play Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. I've never played Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, but I see people doing it all the time, and the cards are so cute, so I think it'd be fun to just get a few and take half a day or maybe after one of my shifts and just go play it around Magic Kingdom just to see what all the hype is about and collect some of those cards because I think they're very cute. As we know, I am a pin collector. I love collecting pins, so finding something else to collect, it's probably going to happen, and it might as well be Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards. Number 9 is one that I can't really control, but I hope that it happens to me, and it is to get picked for the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. I don't remember seeing the Stunt Spectacular. I'm sure I did my very first trip, but in recent times I haven't gone. But on all the DCP videos I watch and all the Disney World vloggers I watch, they try and get picked as an extra for the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, and I think that'd be really fun. Like I said before, I'm a theater minor, so I love acting. I just think it'd be a really fun opportunity and just something to have in my little memory bank. I think it'd be very fun. Number 10 is to pick a pearl in Japan. I know they have this at Disney Springs also, and possibly on the boardwalk. I don't remember for sure, but I think it'd be fun to do it in Japan. Every time I go into the Japan Pavilion in Epcot, it's always a little show whenever someone picks their pearl, and I think it'd be really fun to just have it. I don't know if I would get like the special jewelry that they have there, but I just think it'd be fun to pick a pearl and see what I get. Number 11 is to do the Behind the Scenes tour in Epcot by Living with the Land. I absolutely love the Living with the Land ride, so I think it'd be cool to see what happens behind the scenes, get it, and to see what everyone does there, because when you're riding the ride you always see the cast members back there fixing different plants and giving tours, so I think it'd be fun to just go on one of those tours and see the behind the scenes of it all. Number 12 is pretty basic. It's on a lot of people's bucket list, but it's to eat around the world. Like I said, I love Epcot, so the more things on my bucket list that makes me go to Epcot, the better. I'm only 20, so I can't drink around the world, but I think that it'd be really fun to get a little pastry or a little snack from every pavilion in Epcot, and I'm already kind of making my list of what I want to try when I get down there. And I'll of course make a vlog when I do that because, I don't know, I think it sounds really fun, and what better way to experience Epcot than eating all the fun snacks in all the pavilions. Number 13 is to get a henna tattoo in either Morocco or Animal Kingdom. When I went with my cousin for my graduation trip, she got one, and it looked really fun, but I didn't end up getting one, and I think that'd be really fun to do while I'm doing my DCP. It may be a little tricky. I'd have to get it wherever my costume won't show, because I'm sure it's not in Disney look, or I'll just wait till the end of my program. But I think that'd just be a really fun thing to get, and just a fun experience to have. My cousin got hers done in Animal Kingdom, and I've seen it being done in Animal Kingdom and Morocco, so I guess it'll just depend on what I'm feeling whichever day I go to whatever park, and I'll end up getting one from somewhere. Maybe both. Maybe we'll see. I'll have to keep you in the loop, so stay tuned for whenever that happens. Number 14 is one that you guys already know. It's to participate in Dapper Day. Like I said before, I have a few different plans for Dapper Day and who I want Disney bound as, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. But I'm very excited, and I know that this year there's going to be a Dapper Day in Magic Kingdom, and then the next day it's in Epcot, or the other way around, but I want to do both, so stay tuned for that. Number 15 is something that I see a ton of people do, but I've never personally experienced it, and it's to have tea at the Grand Floridian. I think that it's just such a fun experience, and the Grand Floridian is so fancy and so cute, and I just think it'd be a fun thing to experience with friends, and just check it off of my bucket list since it's something I wanted to do for a long time. Number 16 is kind of interesting and it's very unique to me. I absolutely love the Contemporary Resort. It's my favorite resort on property. I love the monorail going through it. I stayed there in 2014 and absolutely loved it. We had a theme park view so we could see the fireworks whenever they'd go off in Magic Kingdom. Of course then it was wishes, but during my program it'll be happily ever after. And I really want to stay for one night with my cast member discount in a theme park view room and just hang out at the Contemporary for a day because I really, really, really love that resort and I think it would just be fun to hang out there and experience all that the Contemporary has to offer. And finally, number 17 is to send a postcard from the mailbox on Main Street. I have a few different people who I think I'm going to be sending postcards to, but I just think it'd be fun to have it sent from Main Street. So that is my final thing on my bucket list, another thing that is very attainable. So I don't know how much of these I will get done, but I think it would be fun to kind of keep track during my program and see what I get to do, what I don't get to do, and by the end of the program I will give you guys an updated little video on what I got to accomplish or what I didn't accomplish, or maybe things that I added to my bucket list once I got there because it seemed cool. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Bye! Picked for the Indiana Jones's Stunt Spectacular. Ugh. My cousin got hers in Morocco. Or no. No, she didn't. Lauren, where'd you get yours?